Hey guys, it's Postboxpat. Welcome back to my Halloween special, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you guys the most scariest things in Fortnite Battle Royale to date. Now there's been a lot of strange things in Fortnite Battle Royale, and today I've got 5 things that I found the most scariest, and also I'm going to be putting some bonus ones in at the end as well, which I'll give some quick mentions. So to start with, if you guys are new around here, consider smashing subscribe, and if you haven't already, go and enter code Postboxpat to the item shop, because we've got Peely, the skeleton version, coming into the item shop tonight, and also I will be gifting a bunch of you guys if you comment down below your epic games, and then go and tweet me at Postboxpat for some shoutouts in the upcoming videos. But today's video is a very special one and a very haunted one because we have some strange things going on in the Fortnite world. So the first thing I'd start off with is the most recent thing, and it's the current jump scares on the map. Now this one itself is a pretty basic one, and a lot of people already know about this one, but I think it's something that Fortnite have added in, which was just so unexpected, and when you first experience it, it really does make you jump, and then obviously you have a bunch of zombies following you, just like in this footage on screen right now. It's very unexpected, and to be honest, it's actually quite scary, so do consider that guys, and be careful about all them, because you do get them there and then, and it can actually make you jump, especially if you've got your headphones on quite loud. So I would personally be aware of all of that at once. Now the next one I've got for you guys is actually going to be split into 2 parts, but we've got the standard teddy bears in Fortnite Battle Royale. So for those that have played Fortnite, you'll know that the teddy bears have been everywhere over the map. We've seen them throughout every single season. They originally came from Save the World. We've even got them in the OG Fatal kind of field. I've got on screen right now some gameplay of a bunch of scarecrows with these teddy bears, and we'll talk a little bit further about what's exactly happening with these teddy bears later on. But for now, I just wanted to mention them as number 4 because they're everywhere. They're really haunted, and one of the most notable things from these teddy bears was the reference to, I don't know, it reminded me of something from Five Nights at Freddy's in my opinion. But this was something back from chapter 1 in Wailing Woods down in the bunkers. There was actually a secret room with this teddy bear looking itself in the mirror. Now personally, I found this really freaky, and that's why this one gets the number 4 spot on today's list. I think it's definitely something that we should all be aware of, and they are everywhere over the map. We even had the one last season where it was the giant teddy bear in the end of chapter 1 season X inside of the huge hut. This was unexpected as well, and not many people really expected this to be there. Another reference to the teddy bears, and there's been so many small references. We have so many this season all over the map. You know, if you fly around and just visit different locations, you'll notice you will find teddy bears everywhere guys. So consider the teddy bears as the number 4 spot. I'm pretty happy and pretty proud of the teddy bears, but you just never know when more haunted things are going to get put into play. Here's another little screenshot of one of the haunted teddy bears on today's map. You can see this is in between the brand new 2 houses. These 2 houses are pretty cool. They've been in the game since the release of season 1 chapter 2, but yes, this teddy bear is in between them 2 houses, and it's kind of like an Easter egg. There's a few teddy bears down here, and I thought it was a nice little Easter egg to consider in between these 2 houses, so definitely something which you guys should be putting on your list. Okay, so moving on to number 3 now. This one is going to be going over some Fortnite Battle Royale skins. So when it comes to the normal Fortnite Battle Royale skins, most of us think they're pretty friendly and we all have our favourite skins, mine being Funkops and a few others. However, there are 2 skins that come to mind when you say scary skins, and they are the Demogorgon and also the hare. When I say the hare, the night hare. These 2 skins are pretty frightening in my eyes. I personally find these probably the 2 scariest skins in game, especially when you see them crawling around the map when you're there trying to get a few victory royales, and next minute you've got these different creatures coming at you trying to take you out. I think it's actually quite a scary thing, and something which maybe we should all kind of look out for, because they are pretty scary in my eyes, but I don't know. It's a weird one. It is really, really weird, and I didn't expect them to add so many hairy and scary skins. This one is a really hairy skin, obviously the night hare with the long 2 ears, and obviously the other skin as well. It's freaky. I know it's from Stranger Things, which is a kind of horror sci-fi TV show, but still adding these into the game definitely freaks us, and these 2 definitely come up with the 2 scariest skins. I personally don't think the current for Nightmare skins are that scary. I know we've got the Reckoning skins, and the final Reckoning skins are pretty scary, but these two, I guess because they've been in the game longer, I want to put them as that higher position on the rating. So that's why I've put them two as the number 3 spot on the scary stuff. So moving on to the number 4 spot. Now this is actually going way back in time, guys, back to some season 6 vibes when the cube was flying around the map. Now the cube itself had this weird purple substance on the top. As we know, this is the dark matter from the cube, but at the time, and still to this day, no one really knew what these were actually trying to do. They were kind of just splattering themselves out, growing this purple matter, and it still to this day is very freaky. Understanding the secrets and this knowledge behind this dark matter is still yet to be discovered. And you know, I think it's pretty freaky when you start to look at the cube and see these like purple substances coming out of it, and they actually originally spelled the number 36, I believe. However, that soon got written off as they expanded further and further, almost like a purple tree on top of the cube island. Now this was back in season 6. Will we ever see this purple matter return again as this type of substance? I don't know. I know at the Kevin power plant, we obviously have it being extracted, so they're using the dark matter. They've obviously understood that it can be now used to power the entire world, and that's what they're doing over there. But will it ever be used again from the actual cube's perspective to re-expand and kind of power the map / island? I don't know. It's an interesting one, and one that I'm excited to see what the future holds, should I say, for that one. But yeah, very interesting, pretty spooky one in my eyes. I do like the cube one 100%, guys. Alrighty, so that was at number 2, and you're probably wondering, Pat, what do you have for that number 1 spot? Well, this one's actually contested between two things, but it is kind of a storyline going on with the Halloween stuff in Fortnite Battle Royale, and that is the Gorgons and also the pumpkin head teddy bears / skeletons. Now as we start to look into this a little bit further, first we're going to start off with the pumpkin heads over in Fatal Fields last year. So last year in season 6 it was, Fatal Fields got a complete revamp, and inside of the house at Fatal Fields we saw that these teddy bears all had pumpkins on their head. It was starting to get a bit freaky and very scary. Now as we explored a little bit further, we could tell potentially the Scarecrows were doing this to the teddy bears and equipping these pumpkins to their head, turning them to some sort of dark side or some sort of crazy creature. Now I've actually gone and created a concept in creative, which you can see on screen right now, and this concept itself is really cool and really awesome, because what it does is it explains exactly potentially what is happening. So this is something to do with all these teddies here, and obviously you can see the skeleton, not the skeleton, the huge Scarecrow on top of the stairs, kind of demanding they equip their pumpkins on the head, and they're all kind of worshipping this leader which they have of this kind of pumpkin skeleton / Scarecrow, whatever you want to call him. He's there, stood there, leading all these teddy bears. And then this actually leads on to the current map today. So we have a few spots with this going on. So first off, let me start with the house over by the lighthouse. Now this house itself has the reference to the Scarecrow with the teddy bear. So what it's doing is it's scaring that teddy bear and equipping that pumpkin to its head. I really like it. It's a nice little Easter egg, and I do hope that Fortnite develop on this in the future throughout Halloween, and also in the future Fortnite Merge events, and even in one season they could do more about the teddy bears. The teddy bears have been an Easter egg for a whole time, and this is taking it to the next level. So if we pop into another bit of footage right now, you can see that over by the house by the cube plant, we have a few other stuff going on there as well. So what we have there is the idea of the actual Gorgons using their purple eyes to scare you, and they're also using a teddy bear here. I don't know if they're feeding off him or maybe feeding the teddy bear to these kind of farmers that we have. I don't know exactly what is going on, but it's definitely something that we should consider in the future of Fortnite, that this stuff is going to happen and bad stuff will happen in the Fortnite storyline, and I think this is where it all starts and where it all stems from. It's definitely weird to know that all this stuff is going on, and I'm very scared for all of the teddy bears on the map and all of the Fortnite storyline entirely, really, in the Halloween side of stuff, because it is freaky. Let me know in the comments down below what your 5 scariest things are in Fortnite Battle Royale. I've got a few bonus ones popping up on screen right now. Here's one bonus one of a screenshot back from, I guess, the Fortnite mode's first part of it. This was actually at Fatal Field, and it shows like a cutting in the field of the hay, which actually creates the shape of a zombie, which is really nice. I think that one's pretty cool, so I'm pretty happy about that one. And also we have this as well. This was actually sent to me by a subscriber. The shape of Frenzy Fields is said to be the shape of an owl. I don't personally see it, but I kind of can see it. I can see the wings on the side. So I thought this was a really cool Easter egg as well. And also the way it shakes now when you jump out of the battle bus is a new little Easter egg as well. So yeah, they're all the little Easter eggs that we've got going. There's some bonus ones for you guys. I do hope you guys have enjoyed today's top 5 on the most scariest things in Fortnite Battle Royale, especially with it being Halloween today. I really do hope you guys have an awesome Halloween. Happy Halloween, everyone. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Smash that like, smash that subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you're new around here. And also let me know what your top 5 things are in Fortnite that make it scary for you. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and once again, this is Postboxpat signing out.